Ancient roots, enduring conflict, Rome, Parthia, and the seeds of rivalry. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we unravel the secrets of ancient mysteries, the Middle East, a land of ancient empires, rich cultures, and tragically, enduring conflict. For centuries, this pivotal region witnessed the titanic struggle between the Byzantine and Persian empires. This wasn't just a clash of armies, it was a clash of civilizations. To truly understand this epic rivalry, we need to journey back to its roots, to the time of the Roman Republic and the Parthian Empire. Rome, ever hungry for expansion, found its eastward ambitions checked by the Parthians. Masters of horse archery and masters of the vast Iranian plateau, the Parthians were a force to be reckoned with. The Battle of Carrhae, in 53 BC, stands as a stark reminder of their prowess. Here, the Parthian cavalry decimated a Roman army led by Marcus Licinius Crassus, a man who knew ambition and defeat in equal measure. Carrhae wasn't just a military disaster for Rome, it was a psychological blow, a stark reminder that the East held dangers as well as riches. This early clash set the stage for centuries of conflict. The borderlands of the eastern Mediterranean became a volatile frontier, a place where Roman legions and Parthian cataphracts clashed in brutal skirmishes and sprawling battles. The Euphrates River, often seen as the dividing line between these two powers, became a watery battleground, its banks stained with the blood of empires. But this wasn't just about land or power, it was about something more profound. It was about legacy. Rome, heir to the glories of Greece, saw itself as the guardian of civilization. The Parthians, heirs to the legacy of Persia, had their own grand vision, one that challenged Roman dominance. This clash of worldviews, this battle for the soul of the East, would continue long after the fall of the Roman Republic and the rise of its imperial successor. The stage was set for a rivalry that would shape the destiny of the Middle East. The Roman Empire's conversion to Christianity in the 4th century AD added a new layer of complexity to the conflict with Persia. What had once been a struggle for land and power now became a battle for the souls of men. The Byzantines, as the Eastern Roman Empire came to be known, viewed themselves as defenders of the Christian faith, their emperor ruling by God's grace. Their enemies, the Sasanian Persians, heirs to the Parthians, adhered to Zoroastrianism, a vibrant faith with its own ancient traditions and rituals. Zoroastrianism, with its emphasis on the eternal struggle between good and evil, light and darkness, provided a powerful ideological counterpoint to Christianity. The Persian Shahanshah, the King of Kings, was seen as the champion of Ahura Mazda, the god of light, locked in a cosmic battle with the forces of darkness. This religious dimension infused the conflict with a new sense of urgency and ferocity. Battles were no longer just about conquest, they were holy wars, fought to defend the one true faith against the forces of heresy and darkness. The battle lines were drawn not just on the battlefield, but also in the hearts and minds of the people. Religious leaders on both sides played a crucial role in shaping public opinion, often portraying the enemy as agents of evil. This religious dimension of the conflict had a profound impact on diplomacy, warfare, and the very fabric of society. It also led to the persecution of Christians in the Persian Empire and Zoroastrians in the Byzantine Empire, adding a tragic layer of religious intolerance to the already brutal conflict. The adoption of Christianity by the Roman Empire had unintended consequences. The Sasanian Persians, facing a religiously charged enemy on their western border, turned to their own faith for strength and unity. Zoroastrianism, once a diverse and decentralized religion, underwent a period of consolidation and reform, becoming more centralized and hierarchical. This newfound religious unity bolstered the Sasanian war effort, providing a spiritual counterweight to the might of the Christian Byzantine Empire. The stage was set for a clash of civilizations, a battle not just for land and power, but for the very soul of the Middle East. The Byzantine-Persian conflict was often fought not in the heartlands of either empire, but in the contested borderlands that lay between them. Regions like Armenia and Mesopotamia, with their ancient histories and diverse populations, became the battleground for this enduring rivalry. These regions were not just strategically important, they were also culturally and economically vital to both empires. Armenia, perched strategically at the crossroads of the Byzantine and Persian empires, was a land of rugged mountains, fertile valleys, and ancient Christian traditions. Control of Armenia meant control of vital trade routes that connected the east to the west. For the Byzantines, Armenia was a crucial buffer state, protecting their eastern provinces from Persian incursions. For the Persians, Armenia represented a stepping stone into the heart of Anatolia, the breadbasket of the Byzantine Empire. Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers, was another key battleground. Home to the fertile Tigris and Euphrates river valleys, Mesopotamia was a breadbasket capable of supporting vast armies. Control of Mesopotamia meant control of vital agricultural resources, as well as access to the Persian Gulf and the rich trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The great cities of Mesopotamia, such as Ctesiphon, Edessa, and Nisibis, became prizes to be fought over, their fates hanging in the balance with each swing of the pendulum of war. The strategic importance of these borderlands led to centuries of conflict, with control of these regions shifting back and forth between the Byzantines and Persians. Cities were besieged and sacked, populations were displaced, and the very landscape was scarred by the ravages of war. The constant back and forth of armies, the shifting alliances, and the ever-present threat of invasion created a climate of instability and uncertainty that had a profound impact on the lives of the people who lived in these contested regions. If the outcome of the Byzantine and Persian War had been different, the modern Middle East might have seen a vastly different cultural and political landscape. The dominance of either the Byzantine or Persian empires could have led to a stronger influence of Christianity or Zoroastrianism, respectively, potentially altering the religious makeup of the region. Imagine a Middle East where Christian churches dominate the skyline, or where Zoroastrian fire temples stand as symbols of a different kind of spiritual authority. Such a shift would have left an indelible mark on the religious, cultural, and social fabric of the region. Additionally, the strategic alliances and enmities formed during the war could have shifted, leading to different power dynamics and possibly preventing the rise of later empires such as the Islamic caliphates. The intricate web of alliances, rivalries, and political maneuvering would have created an alternate tapestry of history, one where the familiar names and faces of rulers and empires might have been replaced by entirely different entities. This alternate history would have had profound implications on global trade routes, cultural exchanges, and even the development of modern nation-states in the Middle East. Trade routes might have shifted, leading to the rise of different economic hubs and centers of power. Gap 1S, the Silk Road, Gap 1S, the spice trade, and the exchange of ideas and technologies could have followed different paths, influencing the course of history in ways we can only speculate about. The ripple effects of such a change would extend far beyond the borders of the Byzantine and Persian empires. Europe, Asia, and even Africa could have been impacted by the altered power dynamics and cultural exchanges. The world as we know it might have been a very different place with different languages, religions, and cultural practices shaping our everyday lives. As we ponder this alternate history, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of our world and the delicate balance of power that shapes our shared human story. The Byzantine-Persian War, with its battles, alliances, and shifting borders, was not just a conflict of empires, it was a crucible that forged the paths of civilizations. And in its echoes, we can hear the whispers of what might have been, a tantalizing glimpse into a world that never came to be. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.